It's 12 o'clock on Wednesday, October 25th, and the dogs and I have come over to the Cataraqui Trail to walk along the east end of Sydenham Lake. It's 21 degrees, mostly cloudy and pretty calm right now. A beautiful day. We had earlier rain, but that's settled down, and we might get some spotty showers as we proceed, but I wanted to get out irregardless. Well, it's getting a bit more overcast, but still a beautiful day. It's just like summer. Now we've got a snapping turtle on the move at this late date. That's interesting. There it goes, working its way down the slope to the marsh here. Well, it's 12:45 and we've just passed Hogan Road. Still heading east. We're going to go over to McFadden Road and possibly even further, depending how the weather goes. So far it's good. Just a little gray and cloudy, but beautiful temperature. Little breeze, very nice. There are very few flowers in bloom still. We've got some Centaurea maculata in bloom along the trail here. And I just saw my first sulfur butterfly. I was wondering if I'd see another butterfly yet this year. Well, there we go. Once the temperatures get up around this point, you still have a pretty good chance of seeing the odd butterfly hanging on. There's also some autumn meadowhawks flying along here still. And they can't have much to eat. I guess it's just a slow starvation process now for them. So we're just coming up to 1:30 and we're just approaching McFadden Road. So we've done about 5.5 kilometers to this point. I think I'll go a little bit further towards Norway Road. May not make it all the way there, but haven't been down that way for a while, so it's so beautiful out. I thought I'd just go a little further, and then we'll have the same amount of distance back, obviously. So that's the problem when you're going out and back, is you've got the same distance to go back all the time. Yeah, so on this hike, we've basically walked from here across the causeway on the east end of Sydenham Lake, past Hogan Road, and now we're here at McFadden. And we're heading towards Norway, and not sure how far we'll get, but then we'll head back. Well, despite the warmth, it's really starting to get the feeling that autumn and fall are well underway and fairly advanced. Partly because of the colors, I guess, and the fact that so many leaves have fallen now. The birding's been pretty good out here today. Right here I'm getting some pretty good numbers of fox sparrows mixed in with white-throated sparrows and juncos, cardinals. Very active little site here. I've also had 2 red-bellied woodpeckers, 3 common loons out on the lake, hermit thrush, and some of the more standard, so a bunch of pine siskins, goldfinches, rusty blackbirds, so a good number of fall migrants still passing through. So it's 1:53 and we're just approaching Norway Road here. And I think that's about as far as I'm going to go, because we have the same distance, probably 7 or 8 kilometers to go back now. I think it's about 14K to here and back. It's been a real nice walk, really enjoyed it. Dogs and I haven't been out for a long walk for a few days now for a variety of reasons, but so it was nice to get out again and stretch our legs for a decent walk. There have been quite a few chipmunks out today rummaging around. They had gone into their holes over the last few days because of the cold weather, but the warmth has brought them out again. Just a few other sporadic users on this section of the trail today, probably partly because of the weather forecast, which said something like 70% chance of showers. But I've had a couple cyclists, a couple walkers, and a jogger. Not too many. $2:15 and we're just approaching McFadden Road once again. It's looking brighter off to the west now. I'm quite surprised that we haven't had any showers yet. I shouldn't say it too loud because we might still, but it's looking actually improved. I think we'll be okay. 2:53 and we're just coming up to Hogan Road here. I'm not sure why I keep saying the times of all these things like a regimented soldier. I never was in the army. I was in the Ontario government, which sometimes seemed like the military, but nice water snake coming out on the trail to bask. And a fellow went ahead of me on a bike just a few minutes ago. Luckily this guy wasn't right out on the trail. This one's about 3.5 feet long. That's it, you go that way, buddy. Hate to see you get run over. Well, the wind's really picked up since we started the hike. Strong westerly breeze right now coming down the lake. Oh, she's a windy lake right now. Probably 50-kilometer or more winds coming across here. So it's 3:30 and we're just about 50 meters or so from the end of the hike. It was a great hike this afternoon. Nice way to spend a warm fall afternoon. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to getting back to the car. I'm getting a little bit tired now. About 14 kilometers, I think, this walk. But just gorgeous scenery today. Beautiful.